You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up.
Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. My name is Rakshith and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are checking out my campus, the Clifton Campus at Nottingham Trent University. So we've just walked into the campus and right beside me is the new halls of residence on campus. So here are a few shots of it while the narrator tells you more about it.
The new hall accommodation is just seconds from the shop, gym, lectures and the students' union. And here you'll share a flat with up to 10 students. You can even choose to live in your own studio. Those are available at the new hall as well.
So this is the main road that connects to all the new hall blocks. And the reception's right here, and there's even a 24/7 vending machine for your late night cravings. So in front of me is the Point. So the Point is basically the Clifton campus's nightclub, this heart of your student life. There are a lot of events that happen here. I know there's a party that happens every Fridays. They have they've got a bunch of different games that keep happening throughout the week. So just next to the Students' Union, right behind me is the print shop. That's where you'll come for all your printing needs. Basically the A3 size printing, booklet printing, hard binding, those sort of stuff. The printers across the campus for your normal A4 size printing. As we walk further ahead, next to me is the Students' Union shop, and that's our on-campus supermarket sort of thing. So you get ready to eat meals, NTU hoodies, other merch, and I think there's even a barber who's based at the shop. So on my right is the Students' Union, it's the Point. They've got a Costa coffee as well as a pub, and it's that pub that actually turns into a complete nightclub by the night. And you've got the Students' Union reception here. And narrator, take it away for more facts about the Students' Union.
Here at the Students' Union, we've got over 120 different societies. There are course and faith-based societies, and something for every culture and personal interest. Societies bring students together who share common interests, from fashion to accountancy and language to knitting.
The Students' Union even has some study space and some lounge area as well, where you can use to do your studies. So behind me, we're getting a new building that is the Clinical Skills Center, and we've got the Lionel Robbins just behind me. So these buildings are for the medical courses on our campus, such as the paramedic technician courses, the paramedic, nursing, all those courses. They're going to get a new mental health training facility, mock hospital wards, and more to train our nurses. Over here is the bus stop on our Clifton campus. So there's bus number 4 that connects the city campus to Clifton campus, and it runs about 7 minutes during the peak lecture hours, which make it very convenient to travel between the campuses. Our Clifton campus has its own on-campus GP as well as mental health support. So our student support services are located at the Student Services Center. So we're now heading towards the Pavilion, which is the heart of the Clifton campus. So this is where we've got our refectory, where you get your main meals. They have breakfast and lunch available at the refectory. They've even got employability and so much more. Apart from that, I really want to say that Clifton campus looks incredibly beautiful during autumn, especially when all the leaves turn orangish yellow. It looks very good. And while we're walking towards the Pavilion, I also wanted to mention that we've got the new Student Services Center located just opposite the Pavilion, and that's the place to head down to. They basically they kind of help you with whatever you need, or they signpost you to the right direction. They help you with your student card problems, If you have any other issues, financial issues, they'll either help you on spot or guide you to the right place. And I've even heard you can get your NCTX, the bus pass, the annual student one, at the new student services center.
Pavilion is the heart and the central hub of the Clifton campus. It's a carbon negative building, which means it creates more energy than it uses. It's a large space for meeting and working in a relaxed environment. It's also home to our university's employability team as well as the refectory. The refectory is our university's canteen where you get hot lunches, breakfast, and is also home to a barista, a coffee outlet.
So the pavilion has a mezzanine floor upstairs, so we're just heading up to check out what's there. Well, upstairs there's more study area as well as a seminar room that can be partitioned. So it's a very big seminar room. You might occasionally have your seminars here. So let's head downstairs.
The library gives you access to a large range of print and electronic resources specific to the courses taught on campus. It is open 24/7 at key times of the year. There are a wide range of study spaces to choose from, including a quiet study space, silent or group rooms, desk spaces with or without PCs. NTU is renowned for its student support services, and the library has its own dedicated teaching staff. These teaching staff can help with the one-to-one session on academic skills, including academic writing, maths and stats, essay structure, critical thinking, revision techniques, and more. This is a dedicated library website containing all the information, as well as further links to library resources and to know more about the library, really. The library also extends into the new hall block that's right in front of us, called the Extended Library. The Peveril halls of residence have 720 rooms in 120 flats. There's 24/7 security and CCTV. The laundry facilities are open 7 days a week and internet is included in the price.
We're now headed towards the Erasmus Darwin and the engineering building. So we're passing by the sports center as well. So the Clifton campus is predominantly for the science and the maths courses, apart from the other few humanities courses that are taught here as well. Right behind me is the Lee Westwood Sports Centre, and that is the heart of all our sports facilities at the Clifton campus. We've got badminton courts, basketball courts, tennis courts, squash courts, table tennis courts, and so much more. So that's the CELS, or the Centre for Effective Learning in Science building. That is the building. It's basically a postgraduate research facility, and they do quite a bit of research into sports and those sort of stuff there. I find that to be quite a mysterious building because I'm not very sure myself what happens in there. And behind me is the Interdisciplinary Biomedical Science building and research center, and they do quite a bit of research there. So the area we're heading into, the Erasmus Darwin, is basically where all the science courses are taught. So let's go have a look around. And right next to me is the iSmart building, where they do quite a bit of research into materials and materials science. Apart from that, the Erasmus Darwin actually has its own cancer research center, as well as an observatory and the crime scene house. So there's biomedical science, physics, chemistry, maths, forensic science, sports science, and more. Right, it is quite a cold morning, so I'm taking you to the observatory, so let's go have a look. The Clifton campus has its own very nature trail, which I'm actually taking to head towards College Drive. That is the student accommodation for the mature students as well as the second and third year students, second year onwards. And on the way there we are actually going to pass by the crime scene house. So they do quite a bit of work into forensic science over there. Behind me is the crime scene training facility, or the crime scene house. So we are basically now heading back towards the pavilion and the main square. And since this walk is going to take some time, enjoy the b-roll of some drone shots of Clifton Campus, and I will see you back where we started.
Stuck in a song you can't turn off, like a merry-go-round. My head is spinning, I see you rapping about, I'm sure as hell not.
Hope you enjoy those drone shots. We are now headed towards the MTIF, or the Medical Technologies Innovation Facility, and the Rosalind Franklin building. So well, that is the Rosalind Franklin building, and honestly it's quite a controlled lab. It's a biohazard level 2 facility, and what that means is that you've got to wear your lab coat and protective equipment when you enter inside. And that lab can actually hold over 200 students at a time, and to facilitate so many students you actually get an earpiece and a tablet during your lectures to actually watch the lecture happening and, well, to do your lab experiments. And right beside that is the MTIF building, and in fact it's a very new building. It just opened I think a few months back. They've got some state-of-the-art equipment to develop medical devices. And well, the MTIF building is actually used mostly by researchers. It's a way for the university to collaborate with the industry on developing new medical gadgets and technologies.
In front of us is the IceTech, or the Interdisciplinary Science and Technology Centre. It opened in 2017. This facility is a result of a £5 million investment by the government and NTU in recognition of the importance of STEM, which is science, technology, engineering and mathematics teaching.
So that was the IceTech building. So on my right is the Mary Ann Evans building, and the Mary Ann Evans building is where the School of Art and Humanities are located, and it's also home to our very own Global Lounge. So well, in that building they've got loads of computers. They've got a bunch of Macs as well as a bunch of Windows computers where you can get your work done. And the Global Lounge is actually one of a highlight at NTU. It's actually a place where you can get more opportunities to study abroad, as well as meet a lot of the international community at NTU. Apart from that, they've actually got a lot of free snacks as well as free tea and coffee in the Global Lounge. So if you've got a break between class, you want to meet new people, get some free tea and coffee and snacks, that's the place to go. So on my left is the Ada Byron King. So the Ada Byron King is predominantly for School of Social Science and the Nottingham Institute of Education. So courses such as primary education is taught here, but even if you're studying other classes or other courses, you may have a class in either of these buildings.
In front of us is the John Clare Lecture Theatre. There are 2 lecture theatres located within this building, which can hold a huge number of students.
You see bright as lightning, already memories. Now I just don't really care what you feel, what you feel, what you
And well, oh wait, I forgot the engineering building, my favorite building, and well, save the best for the last. We're headed towards the engineering building, and yeah, there is the engineering building. I've got a really few cool drone shots of the engineering building, which I think will show you the building better, and well, enjoy the voiceover again.
The engineering building is home to courses such as the mechanical engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, biomedical engineering and the sports engineering. Some of the facilities in this building include a virtual reality lab, a robotics test arena, robotics lab, electronics labs, mechanics suites and so much more. Believe it or not, we've even got a section of an aircraft in our engineering building.
So that was the engineering building. So well, the last building that I left out is actually the teaching and learning building. That's right over here. The teaching and learning building houses Clifton Campus's finest lecture theatres and seminar rooms, which are shared across all the courses. I think it is one of my favorite buildings because the lecture theatres are very, very, very nice, and the sound systems are also really good. So well, that's Clifton Campus. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care, see you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe.